Hello, and welcome to BMA Comics Con. I'm Brian, and today we're going to be looking at the comic books being released New Comic Book Day, October 17th, 2018. Make sure to watch this until the end to see how you could win one of these comics. If you're a fan of the previous Marvel zombies, or just want to see your favorite Marvel heroes zombified, this comic may be for you. It's not a continuation of the previous Marvel zombie stories, but it would be a good way to expose new readers to Marvel zombies. This is another amalgam character tie-in to Infinity Wars. Here we have Wanda, the 23rd attempt in the Dark Weapons program. She is Weapon Hex, a cross between X-23 and Scarlet Witch. Inspired by the overwhelming success of the Black Panther movie and the love for Shuri, she now has her own comic book series, I believe for the first time. The Unstoppable Wasp returns, and it looks like it might be picking up where it last left off, with Nadia Van Dyne as the Unstoppable Wasp and an agent of Girl. The X-Men Black series continues with a day in the life of Mystique, and as you would assume for a woman who spends her time looking like multiple people, she gets a lot done in a day. Also, the Apocalypse story continues at the end of this comic. Who are you gonna call? The Exorsisters. These sisters help keep hell off Earth. Marvel's What If have crossed over the real world with the Marvel Universe, and they took a metal band into the Marvel Universe, and it appears they'll meet up with Ghost Rider. The Death of Daredevil story is starting, which will end Charles Soule's run. Daredevil's getting worn down with his fight against Kingpin, but he refuses to give up without taking down Mayor Fisk. This is a jumping in point in Jonathan Hickman's East of West. The army of the Prophet gathers and prepares to take over the world. Drowned Earth is the next Justice League story coming. It begins with the road to Drowned Earth, which you'll want to start in Justice League 10. We find that with the death of Poseidon, the flood has come to Earth with a grudge. In Aquaman 41, we find that aliens have come to Atlantis to punish Earth for the actions of Atlantis. Aquaman, being captured by Black Manta, can't help, and it's up to Mera to stop the invasion. To celebrate Venom's first annual ever, and still ride the high from the movie, Marvel has brought in a bunch of writers to write a couple of Venom stories for the annual. They'll take a look into Venom's past. Hit Girl runs around Rome chasing a thief to soon find out that what they stole would lead her into the deadly, dark, criminal underbelly of Rome. IDW is releasing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic to match the Rise of TMNT show that came out in July on Nickelodeon. The story of Fortress Vader continues here on Mustafar. This is another one of Charles Soule's titles that will be coming to an end at the end of the story. Former X-Men Havoc has joined the terrorist group the Reavers. How will he ever clear his reputation and save his X-Men leading the Reavers? Rogue and Gambit's next mission has them in the middle of the Shi'ar Empire with their most elite. How will they maintain their cover and secure the package while avoiding soldiers? Would you watch a Gambit movie that was based off of Mr. and Mrs. X? Let me know in the comments. Weapon H has formed a team of heavy hitters as he invades Weird World, but it seems like they might not be enough to put back some of the demons in Roxanne's closet. This Spider-Geddon tie-in has Morlun hunting Peter Parker as Morlun tries to get revenge on the Spider-Man that beat him. It's the end of the world, and two of Marvel's strongest heroes stand against the most powerful villain as Old King Thor and Phoenix Wolverine team up to take on Doctor Doom. I want to know how it is Doctor Doom has survived and amassed this power. A retelling of the origin of Captain Marvel, just in time as people become more interested right before the movie. It seems the world is doomed. One of the Runaways' worst villains has given them an ultimatum that threatens Earth. They struggled with an old lady and a 13-year-old. They're probably not ready for this. Scott Lobdell will be taking over Nightwing from Benjamin Percy after this issue they co-wrote. In this issue, we continue with the Nightwing that was injured and hasn't fully recovered yet, but he still has his wits about him, so he'll have to rely on that to find who's behind the fear germ that is killing people in their sleep. As the war between Batman and KG Beast rages on, Batman begins to believe that KG Beast wasn't working alone, and even refers back to the trial of Mr. Freeze. Captain Triumph, a hero from the past, is stuck with Harley Quinn until she can find a way to send him back in time where he would fit in. This is the final issue of Green Lanterns. In it, Cyborg Superman and Hal Jordan have their final face-off. Read this to see who wins and what shape the Green Lanterns will be left in. The whole Teen Titans team is off. Kid Flash and Red Arrow are at odds, and Robin is fallen for Vision. All this while Commissioner Gordon's life may be at risk. Hopefully the Teen Titans can get it together and get to Gotham in time. Continuing from last week's Wonder Woman 56, The Witching Hour Part 3, Wonder Woman is now in possession of the power to stop Hecate. Or so we hope. If not, it's the Parliament of Trees Hecate is after. And after she burns them down, she will continue to take over the Earth. The new challengers face a space god with the ability to destroy reality. Check out this, their final issue, to see if they end in success or total failure. Damage returns to where it all began, to shut down the superior soldier program that created him. But what stands in his way is the collective might of the Justice League. Trapped in the dark multiverse on a slave planet, Sideways leads a failed revolution. What he learns could set him and those people free. I like the way this cover looks like the style of Amazing Spider-Man 300. In this next issue, Cassie and Vlad encounter a killer, obsessed with censoring boobs, butts, blood, and guts. Everything that is the recipe for a good horror comic. Part 2 of the 3-part story, Battle Lines, where the Turtles take their fight to Bishop as all alien life on Earth hangs in the balance, and the Turtles don't seem prepared for this fight. Now that brutal dust storm has passed, the teens go out to search the ghost town for supplies, but what they find is that they aren't alone. If you'd like to see a list of all of the comics coming out, including the variants, please make sure to check out the BMA Comics Con website. The giveaway this week is going to be Daredevil 609, as that is a comic I think everyone should read. The Daredevil series by Charles Soule has been real good. All you have to do to win is be a subscriber, comment on this video, and check back next week to see if you won. Speaking of which, last week's winner is right here on the screen. So if that is you, just comment on this video, letting me know that you'd like to claim your prize, and I'll let you know how to go ahead and get that. And I just want to let you know you have until next Wednesday to leave a comment here letting me know that you want to claim your prize. Thanks again for your time and for watching this video. I hope you have a good day. And as always, please share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. I'd love to hear which comics you're planning on reading next week. Thanks for watching. Until next time, Brian out.